Hello children, good morning. I hope you all are fit and fine. So children, in our today's class we will learn about sorting filter and field size property in design view. So for this here our class begin. So children, in our previous class we have learned about that how we can do the editing in the structure of the table, how we can do the editing in the records. There we have learned about sorting, and with sorting one feature remain, that one is filter. That is how we can place the filter. Look here, this sorting and filter option is available on here. You will check this one is your home tab, and in home tab you will check here is sort and filter group, and in this sort and filter group these two A to Z sort karna hai, Z to A sort karna, these are sorting options. This one is your filter option, and this sorting and filter option, now first you will check that there is a sorting and filter option, and this sorting and filter option we will apply on the data. Sorting we have done previously. What is actually sorting? Sorting means arrangement of data in a specific order. Here two methods are there. A to Z means in number, in this alphabetic order, A to Z, Z to A karna hai. Same with number. If you want to apply sort and filter, first you will select the your field. Okay, I am selecting name, and these one I am want to select, I want to sort them, or I want to place them in alphabetic order A to Z. First selection done, and then move on to home tab. Which group? Sort and filter group. Here is the option A to Z. When I am clicking there, you will check your all the records are there in the sorted form. Okay, or number, if you want to do, first select the number and then click A to Z means ascending order. Okay, and then if you want to in descending order, again you will select and then click Z to A. Z to A means descending order. Okay, so in this manner we are using sorting. Next one is your filter. What is actually filter? That in here so many records are here, 4,000 records are there. Out of this I want only few records. I want only those records which will follow my criteria, means I want to filter the records. Okay, extract the record and it will hide the unwanted records. Here all the records are there. I want only those records who where class is 34. Okay, I want only those two records who where class is 34. So for this you want to apply filter option. Now children, first you will check that on which field you want to apply this field option, filter option. First you will select that particular field. Selection done, class मैंने select किया. I want to apply filter option. Home tab, here you will check sort and filter group, and here is filter option. You will click on this filter option. Now here sorting, from here also you will do a number filter. I want to apply that equals to, okay, I said कि I want that one whose class is 34. Class is equals to 34 I am writing, and then I am clicking OK. Now it will show me only those record when where class is 34. Okay, I want to remove this field filter. So again here you will click on this toggle filter. जैसे मैंने filter apply किया, toggle filter field is activated. You will deactivate this, and then you will check that all the records are again there. I want that record whose name is Kritika. So first you will select this field and then apply filter option, and then in filter, text filter I am applying. Click on this one. Here equals to what name I want? I want Kritika. So here is equals to Kritika. I am typing, and then click OK. When you are clicking OK, you will check it will show you that record only which hold Kritika name. Okay, if you want to remove this, if you want all your records back, means you are defilter them, then you will click on this sort and filter group. One option is there, toggle filter. Enable this, disable this. Okay, when you had disable this, you found that all the records are again there. So this one is your sort and filter. Now children, we will learn about the field size property. Children, we are creating the table in two manner. This one is your data sheet view. Second one is your design view. So for design view, you are having method. Either click on this views, home tab. Here is views. Click here, and here is design view, last one. Either you will click here, you will move to design view of this table, or second method is you will select the table. In this one is your navigation pane. In navigation pane, select your table, right click in the table, and then here is the option design view. Click here. When you are clicking, your table is open here in design view. Here you will check these are the field name, these are the data type, and these are the description. Whatever we are writing here in description, it is visible on status bar bottom. Okay, now here with this data type, only in design view, this one is my design view, only in design view MS Access giving you the facility that with every data type you are having certain field property, you will do the changes in these property, or we can say you will apply specific property here. Okay, here you will check that few properties are there. General में field size new value, this one is the property of this id field, means this auto number data type. If I am changing the data type, you will check property also changes, है ना, that field size, format, input mask, caption, these are the properties associated with text. Okay, these are the properties associated with text. And with this, if we are selecting memo data type, with memo the same properties are there. I am selecting this memo data type, few properties are here. And with this number data type, with number different properties are there. So one by one we will discuss about these property, and in this we are selecting only we can say na, the important one, we will discuss only those property. These are known as field property. Here you will check, it is written, these are field property. Field means your column. In MS Access, in design view, you are able to, we can say, set a special field properties. So here first one by one we will decide, we will discuss about these property. First I am selecting text. With text you will check what properties are associated there. When I am selecting text, with text, field size, format, input mask, caption, default value, validation rule, validation text, and allow zero land, zero required, and indexed, Unicode compression, IME mode, or these are the not for use. Last three property, they are not any useful. Okay. So now first we will discuss about field size property. We all are aware, if text data type is there, then field size is 255 character. If I select memo size is more than 255, 2 GB is there. If I am selecting number, with number so many formats are there, field size वहाँ बहुत होते हैं. When we will discuss number data type, that time we will discuss. First we will discuss about text. Field size represent that what is the size of this field. Here text size is 255 character. So field size क्या हो गया इसका, 255 characters. Next one is the format. Format, children, in text so we are not having any format, but if we discuss about number we are having so many formats. Okay, that we will discuss in number data type. Next property is our input mask. What is input mask? Input mask means that when you are taking input from the user, in which format you want. When I am clicking here, you will change the input mask, then click on this 3 arrow. Okay, click here. When we are clicking here, one window will appear. First save the table. Okay. When one window will appear, this one is input mask wizard. You will check, this one is input mask wizard. Here are the formats, phone number, social security, in this format you want, zip code format में चाहिए, extension format में चाहिए. This one is password format. You have seen that in Gmail, when we are placing password, that will be coming in this star forms. So I am selecting this password format and then clicking on next. You will select any format and then click on finish. Now finish done means what format I have set in input mask, password, and now I'll open the now I open this one table in data sheet view. You will check friends, here you will check views, and here I am going there in data sheet view. First save the table, yes, and here children you will check that name all are there in password format. Whatever name I am typing from the keyboard, it will become in the password format. Okay, I am placing your values, I am placing your data, and this data is confidential, so in that you will place input mask is password format. Again I am going there in design view. First select the table, right click and open design tab. Here you will check, this one is input mask password format. Next one is caption. What is caption, children? Whatever value I am writing there in caption means the field name. If you want to change the field name, then you will use caption. ठीक है, field name अगर मुझे value set करनी है, then I'll use caption. And next one is default value. If in any particular field I want to give default value, then we will use this default value option. For example, For example, I will show it. For example, this one is my class data type is number, and in number, because I know you all are having studied in same class, here in default value I am writing 10 class, because you all are in 10th class, so means default I have set 10. Now I am saving this table. Clicking on this view and opening datasheet view. Save the table. Yes, done. Here you will check class by default is 10. I am placing the value here in roll number. Automatic you will check in the next field. Automatic class में 10 आता जा रहा है. Default value because I said 10. Okay. When I am inserting new record, next field में automatic it will give me the value. What is the function of default value? Default value, whatever you are writing, it is automatically added there in the table as a content. ठीक है, default value. Next one is validation rule, validation text. This thing I will show you that what is actually validation rule, validation text. देखो validation rule क्या होता है, that in any particular field I want to place any rule, means for example marks. ठीक है, passing marks 36 is there. In any particular field I want कि that particular child only enter the number when it follow my rule, then only that child is allowed to place the value. For example, roll number field. ठीक है, roll number data type. Here in roll number I am placing validation rule. I am writing that roll number must be greater than, देखो greater than, I am writing 56. ठीक है, and in validation text, if that child, if suppose you are entering the value in the roll number field and you are writing value less than 56, तो कुछ error आना चाहिए, means validation rule is not followed. I am writing sorry you are doing mistake. I am writing in validation text sorry you are doing mistake. Done. In validation rule, we are placing the rule. If you want to place any rule on any field, then you will use validation rule. Now we are going there in view tab, opening the table in datasheet view. Remember, I'll place the rule in the roll number field. Data integrity rules has been changed. Okay, yes. देखो validation rule I placed on roll number field. Now what I am doing, I am placing the value in roll number field. Look, I placed the validation rule in this roll number field. Now in roll number I am placing the value. What I have validation rule I placed, that value must be greater than 56. Here I am writing 42. Look, and I am pressing enter. It will show me error that sorry you are doing mistake. It means validation rule I have not followed. Now it means I have to place the value greater than 56. I am writing 57. It will take. Okay, no problem. So this one is the property of the validation rule. Children, here you will check field size. Field size function is कि what is the size of that field. Format होता है that what type of value you can place. Format, different data type is having different formats. Decimal places, this one is of number data type. So children, in our today's class, we will learn about sorting and filtering the data. Sorting means arrangement करना. Both these sorting and filtering, these options are available on home tab. Which group? Sort and filter group. Here you will find ascending descending option. Ascending descending is for sorting, arrangement either in A to Z format or Z to A format. If you want to extract specific information from the data, then you will use filter option. And here in the filter option, you will find that if you want to find the specific value for only, or you want to hide the temporary purpose, you want to hide few records, then you will use filter option. There these things we have already checked there in the practical. Next one is your field property. What is actually field property? You are aware that in design tab, when we open the fields, then here few field size properties are associated there, extra properties that are not available in the datasheet view. This one is your design view. Here is your field name, and here is your data type, and here is your description. Here, when with every field you are having different properties. Here when you are selecting different data type, with different data type, different properties are available. Now one by one we will take a look of these property. Children, here is field size, here is format, here is your input mask, decimal places. Now we will check these property one by one. Here field size properties are the extra property that we can place in the any field. First one is when you are selecting number data type. With number data type, these field properties are there. When we are selecting this text data type, with text data type, these properties are associated. And with, if we are selecting date and time data type, these properties are there. And with yes and no field, these properties are there. Few common properties are there: format, caption, default value, validation rule, validation text, index, text align. Few these common property you will found in every format. Okay, now first is your field size. Field size is your the size of the field. It represents the size of the field. If we discussed about here text, we know all aware maximum limit of the field text is 255 character. If we are selecting memo data type, maximum limit is 2 GB it allows. And if we are selecting number data type, with number data type we can place different field size are there in number data type. Okay, it depend on the format. Format means in which format. If we discuss about number, we are having different format in number. पावर की फॉर्म में सेव करना है, डेसिमल प्लेसेस में सेव करना है. देन वी आर हैविंग डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट विद नंबर. सेम थिंग विद डेट एंड टाइम, वी आर हैविंग डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट. विद डेट एंड टाइम ना, लॉन्ग डेट, शॉर्ट डेट, लॉन्ग डेट मंथ भी चाहिए, ईयर भी चाहिए, डेट भी चाहिए, डे भी चाहिए. स्मॉल डेट with time 24 hours time, medium time, like this we are having different format. And with these more different format in number, we are having different field size of the number data type. First is your text में maximum 255 character we are storing. Memo में maximum we are storing 2 GB. If we discuss about number data type में we are having different limit. So first in number data type, this one is the format. First you will select the format here, and then according to it you will set the field size. देखो सबसे बड़ा जो होता है, इफ यू आर सेलेक्टिंग नंबर डेटा टाइप, इन नंबर डेटा टाइप मिनिमम साइज इज योर, इफ यू आर सेलेक्टिंग इन नंबर डेटा टाइप यू आर सेलेक्टिंग दिस फॉर्मेट वेयर मिनिमम है वन इज विद द बाइट. सबसे छोटा साइज इन द नंबर इज बाइट, सबसे बड़ा इज द लॉन्ग इंटीजर. Byte it will hold only 255 character in the number data type. And integer if we are selecting, its range is -3 to 768 plus 3 to 767. Means in this range if you are placing any value in that format, in that particular field, it allows you to save that value. If you are selecting long integer there, then its range is this one, very big range. So maximum sizes of the number data type is this one. Okay, सबसे बड़ा साइज है. Byte is the smallest one. Here you will check when we are selecting number data type. If we are selecting long integer, means one big size is there, and in that you are allowed to save the values. Okay, and here so many options are there with the number. Byte सबसे smallest है 0 to 255 character. Integer in between long integer and byte, limit is -3 to 768 plus 3 to 767. Long integer one big range. Single it allows you to place the value in this range. And double just double of this single. ठीक है, 3.4 का डबल इतना अलाउ करता है दिस फील्ड. इफ यू आर सेलेक्टिंग इन फॉर्मेट यू आर सेलेक्टिंग डबल. Okay, next one is date and time. Date and time, it store your data in 8 bytes. 8 byte, children, you are aware that computer is a machine. Every data we are storing in the computer, it will store in the form of machine language 0 and 1. So 1 byte equals to 8 bit. When we are selecting date and time, so it allows you that you can save 8 byte data. 1 byte equals to 8 bit. 8 into 8, total 64 bits you are allowed to save in date and time. Means date and time maximum limit is 64 bits. Bits you are aware that 0 and 1 are the bits in the machine. Next one is your currency. No need to learn these things. Only basic thing you will learn, you will remember is what is the function of format. देखो field size. Field size is function is to set the maximum limit. Field size will represent. Format represent that what type of value you can save. Input mask होता है that you can place the input you are taking from the user. It is of what type. Caption होता है, caption we are using that if we want to change the field name, there we are using caption. ठीक है. So here currency it is store maximum 8 byte data. Auto number की लिमिट होती है 4 byte से ज़्यादा का data it will not take. Yes and no 1 bit data it will take. 1 bit होता है 0 and 1. एक बार में एक ही वैल्यू सेव करेगा, या तो 0 सेव करेगा या 1 सेव करेगा, ट्रू सेव करेगा और फॉल्स इट विल सेव, यस और नो. लाइक दिस. ओएलई ऑब्जेक्ट maximum limit 1 GB. Attachment maximum limit 2 GB. Hyperlink maximum limit is 1 GB. So these fields are having this much amount of size. Next one is the format. In number I show that different formats are there. If we discuss about text or memo data type, basically it does not have any this format. But टेक्स्ट में व्हाट फॉर्मेट वी कैन सेव, दैट वैल्यू होगी, मैं पूरा लोअर केस में सेव करना चाहती हूँ, आई वांट टू सेव माय वैल्यू इन अपर केस, और टेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर स्पेस इज रिक्वायर्ड, text character space is not required, then you will use these format in the format field. Okay, so this one is my property of text data type. If I am in this format, here is a format option. If you are writing greater than or less than symbol, then it allows the lower case. If I am writing this format there, that particular field will store the value in small case only, so like this in upper case only. Okay, so like this different formats are there. With this, no need to learn this format. Here you will check, these are the formats. Greater than symbol, if you want to save the value in lower case only, lower case means in small letters, upper case means in capital letter, and here at the rate symbol is that space is required. Space is not required, then you will use this symbol. We will do these thing in practical also. नेक्स्ट वन इज नंबर डेटा टाइप के साथ एंड करेंसी डेटा टाइप के साथ व्हाट फॉर्मेट्स आर देयर. जनरल नंबर, you are writing any number, default format is general number, and here the number it will display in the format that you enter. जैसे यूजर एंटर करेगा वैसे ही सेव कर लेगा. इफ आई एम सेलेक्टिंग करेंसी सिंबल, it will use dollar, and thousands separator it will use. Euro symbol if I am selecting, here you will check with number and with currency these formats are available. General number means same as it is. Currency means with dollar. Euro means in euro symbol. Fixed means after decimal 2 points. Standard means using thousands, separators, comma and ये सब से use करेगा. If you want to save the data in percent symbol, it will multiply that number with 100 and percent symbol it will place. Scientific means in the power of 10 it will place. Next one is your format of date and time. Children, in date and time, we can save the date or time by different methods. So here are the formats with date and time. General date, if I am selecting, then it will save the data in this format. Long date, long as this name suggests, long, day bhi chahiye, month, date and then year. In this format we can save the date. Medium like this, short date like this. In generally we are using this short date in our class also. Long time, complete, year, hour, your minute, your second and AM PM. Medium, not, it will not show second time. Short time, in 24-hour formats you want to save the time, then we are using short time method. Next one, format of yes and no. In yes and no we are having three format: yes or no, true or false, on and off. In तीनों का meaning क्या है? Yes, and these three meaning is no. Okay, I want to check that your age is greater than 18 or not, and there I format true and false. If you are writing true there, then it means yes, your age is greater. If you are writing false there, it means your age is no. Okay, not greater than 18. Now, so this one, next one is your decimal number. With decimal number, we are associated few properties are there. Next one is your caption. What is the function of caption field? Caption means that if in the field name, okay, you want to change the value of the field name, this one is your table in design view. I will show. This one is your table in the design view, and in design view you want to do the changes there. Here you will check. These are the properties in design view, and here you want to you are already given your field name here. Okay, you want to change this field name, then here in the caption you will write down new field name. When you have whatever field name you are writing here in caption, it will represent that this name there in the table. Okay, so I hope you will understand these things. No problem if you will not understand. In our next class we will do these things in the practical also. So till then, do revision of the topics what we covered till now, and this topic na field size again we will start in our next class. Thank you for listening all this. Thank you class.